Out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UTSA's offense takes the field. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again, man. It should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's lobbed into the air, and that one's going to be picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground. Now they've gotten another first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for his man. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Udo. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Oh, what a move. The Sun Devils get the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check.
Might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Keeps the play going. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Uncorks it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Using the quick game. Across the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Udo. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. Finds his big tight end. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try the run. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the Roadrunners want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A heat. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Creates a little space.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Got it in the middle, it's Moss. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive already. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, Obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. His drive will open from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's out! Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on first down. Steps away to find some room. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. They'll line up for a second down play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He made the catch, past the marker, also past the... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
That past the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the Roadrunners get it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to it, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
The Roadrunners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the boot, looking for his man. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Got a man, it's Udo. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Udo. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Udo. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
That's caught. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on. And it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spot. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this...
Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. And this team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.